At 18 months old, Jacob was blue lighted to Great Ormond Street Hospital. After many tests and scans, we found out that he had HLH. He spent quite a few weeks in Great Ormond Street, blood transfusions, chemotherapy into his spine. He started a trial drug, all to just try and get the HLH under control. That's when we found out that he would need a bone marrow transplant. And that was his only chance of survival. It was hard. So they were looking through the world to try and find someone, and then they found a 10-10, which was perfect. It was amazing. That's his best chance.
The 10-10 is more chance of survival, basically. So the better the match, the better his chance of survival.
We weren't allowed to know anything about the donor. We didn't know their name, we didn't know where they were from. All we found out was that she was in her 50s and that she was female.
When they phoned me and got in touch with me and told me I was a match, I knew nothing about who I was donating to, just heard that somebody needed a donation and I was the best match at the time for them. The process itself was easy. You get 2 cannulas in and then it goes ahead, so you've got between 4 and 6 hours of reading your book, chatting to the nurses.
So in March we went into Great Ormond Street, packed our bags for a long stay. They said we'd been in it for at least 6 weeks.
It felt really strange.
Because you knew we were going to be living there for a while, didn't
we knew we were going to be living there, but not really. We didn't really know what was going to happen.
Probably my only worry about the whole donation process itself was, would it work? Because you know that you've been matched, you know that medically everything should be going okay. When I donate my stem cells, are they going to be all right when Jacob needed them? Realistically, as a nurse, I know that it's probably one of his best chances to get there, but you still want to know, is it going to work? Nothing about the process scared me, but is Jacob going to be all right? Is it going to be worth it for him? Because he's got to go through a lot before he gets to the station, the donation day.
He went into an isolation room where he wasn't allowed to leave at all. For 84 days, he stayed in one room. He started intense chemotherapy, lost all his hair. He needed many blood transfusions and platelets just to keep him alive, basically. And after about a week of intense chemotherapy, they killed off all his bone marrow and he had his bone marrow transplant. And that was the first day of your new life, wasn't it, Jokes? He had such a poor quality of life. Like, he was always in hospital all the time and we didn't know if he would survive. So this was his chance, his one chance, having this bone marrow just meant everything to us. They call it like a rebirth. So that was his rebirth. And we just hoped from there he'd just go from strength to strength. I emailed DKMS to find out if we could find out some more information about the donor, and they emailed back to say that her name was Lorna and that she was from Scotland.
And the first photograph she sent me was him in a Christmas jumper outside Great Ormond Street Hospital going for his checkup, that he'd been told that everything was going well. So I hope he had a good Christmas that year and continues to have good Christmases.
All the firsts that he didn't get to do before, you get to do now, don't you?
Yeah.
And you just want to be like every other kid, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's been abroad for the first time.
I love being able to swim and go to school and all those types of stuff that normal people do.
He's known in my family and friend circle as my STEMmy twin, my stem cell twin, because nobody knew who it was to start with. So it's exciting to see him. I'm hoping that he's well and standing upright and running about and being a wee boy that he should be. Should be allowed to be a wee boy at that age. So it's quite exciting just to see him, to see what his wee quirks and characters are, and to see his mum, to see how she feels about her son now being able to do these things and hopefully continue to do these things forever. So it's quite nervous, it's exciting.
It's nervous and exciting,
yeah.
isn't it?
Nervous and exciting mixed together at the same time.
I mean, what can we say to her? Like, she saved his life, he's our world, and she saved his life. That we can say thank you, but it's not enough. Because we owe her everything.
Any words, is there?
No. But obviously it's exciting to meet her, and he looks so well now, so it's nice for her to see what she's done for him. Hello. Oh, can you give her a hug? Oh, oh, hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Oh, look at the size of you.
He's got so big of you.
Good.
Feeling a bit nervous.
I've been worried about meeting you today.
It's just nice to put a name to the face of who saved his life and given him a chance.
You don't realise what you've done.
Yeah, you don't realise what you've done for him and for us, because he's our world. He just had such a poor quality of life, and now he's getting to live the life he deserves, and that's because of her. So it just means so much to us all.
You're welcome. She's going to have me crying again. Can't believe I'm meeting him now after all these years. I feel like I know him really well in my heart and my head. So it's amazing, absolutely amazing. I think everybody should sign up for the DKMS register because of people like Jacob. Seeing him just now just makes it worth it.
We've met so many children along the way that are waiting for their match and they haven't had their match, so they're not in the position we are now, unfortunately.
Sign up to the DKMS register to save a life like mine.